brain is one of the most complex organisms known to exist on the planet, and we are just scraping the surface at understanding how it works.
Brain disorders are very complex. The brain itself is a very complicated organ system, and it's one of the least well understood, unfortunately.
A lot of brain health and brain conditions, people aren't aware of them until you bring them to the surface. So until they know someone that's been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or other diseases, they may not, if it hasn't touched their lives, they don't think about it.
Most people aren't really aware of how common certain brain disorders or mental health problems might be. And so what's really important in terms of community support is that the Year of the Brain Project brings the community in and it raises awareness about these issues. This enables more people in the community who might not yet be supported by this network to gain the support that they need.
I think it allows organizations to get together to plan, to look at how we could focus on brain conditions.
The Year of the Brain initiative is so important to bring together the 18 organizations to be able to provide better access to family members, to survivors, and being able to provide greater educational opportunities.
One of the keys to this consortium is the fact that you can combine resource and advocacy efforts for education and research and teaching. It's really important to combine voices because one voice is never as powerful as many.
I think this is critical to bring attention to what is a very debilitating area and one that impacts all of us.
If we clump all these neurological and mental health disorders together, the hope is that there'll be a greater understanding that research is needed.
So I think it's important for everybody to be involved, to learn to raise awareness without having the stigma that's associated so often with various brain health conditions.
So by getting greater research participation, we can increase the communication between us and the patients and the caregivers, which will definitely improve the research that we're conducting.
I think the next steps are just continuing to do what you have already, the initiative you've started. It's continuing to dialogue and bring the correct people and maybe even more people to the table to talk about the importance of that research, of that collaboration, of that education, and just keep this, I know it's the Year of the Brain for 2015, but to keep it on the table so it moves ahead from each year to each year.
And we do our utmost to bring this to everybody's attention because it's going to hit everybody. We know it's going to hit everybody at some point, and whether it's going to be us directly or whether it's going to be members of our family, I know no one who is untouched by this.
And when it comes to brain health across the lifespan, the combined efforts of community agencies, industry partners, educational partners, universities, and researchers will have a much greater voice and much more power in terms of facilitating change.